Good afternoon, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant. This is going to be your reading, your tarot and astrology for the months of July and August until the new moon in early September, which is going to fall on Labor Day. A Virgo new moon and Labor Day, huh? So you've been doing a lot of healing, huh? Chiron in Aries, sextiling Saturn in your 11th house. You're not happy with where you are. Your life hasn't quite matched up to the long-term aspirations, hopes, and dreams that you haven't attained yet. And you're not very happy with the people you're involved with. It's not that you're not happy. I think it's that you don't see yourself amongst the associations of people that you're with, Aries. What has been troubling you in recent dates? What has been a massive obstacle? You don't know where you want to go. You don't know where you are. And yet, at the same time, there's a need to sit back for the first time, maybe, to not be on the steering wheel and to let life kind of figure that out for you. You don't know what you want because you have been perhaps burning too quickly, chasing too damn hard. With Pluto in a fellow cardinal sign, there's a need to let life figure out what you want to aspire to and maybe what you'd want to change in terms of your individual purpose. But these days, Aries, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, you're taking a lot of time to let life give you the options without you chasing them. Because Neptune is going stationary today. It's raining, funnily enough. And it's going to be going backwards. So all the outer planets are slowing down as of tomorrow, except for Uranus, which is your area of finance, value, income, your immediate environment, your resources. You're letting that be reevaluated. And you don't care about being number one right now. You actually don't give a shit. I'm looking at the laurel on the laurel, the Caesar's crown. And you really don't give a flying fuck about being noticed or acknowledged, which is not a usual thing for Aries. Aries tend to want to be number one and the best. But this time you're rolling back because you're a little bit tired. Tired of putting on a good face. And the Hierophant jumps out as your effort card, what you've been working towards and what you're still working on. The Hierophant sideways, card of Taurus. So you're really, really part of you is scared of losing yourself as you let go of the need to have a specific path in terms of where you're paving yourself now. You're allowing yourself to put your ego on the side. And with Jupiter and Neptune and Pisces, you oddly are allowing for that to happen. You don't want to you don't want to turn on nitro mode because you know you're going to feel constricted again. And so you're not quite letting everything go yet. I think that it's a process. It's a long process for you. And with Uranus being almost at the middle point of Taurus, the following sign, you're getting used to not choosing what you identify with at the time. And you're trying to keep your authenticity intact. The only thing you're holding on to is your spirit at the time, because it feels really stable to you to kind of close yourself off a little bit from the world. But you're not quite done. There's an appeasement of the ego that you're experiencing. What are we working on? What is our focus? What is going to be your goal? By the Virgo new moon, in September 6th. You're tired of losing sleep over responsibilities that you don't really care for anymore. And you have taken so much on your plate that you're letting the some of the associations or plans for the future, you're kind of letting that crumble right now. With the Hierophant, especially sideways like that, you've been really reevaluating what you've been wanting for yourself because it hasn't been emotionally fulfilling. So the focus is to overcome all the worry, all the doubt, the anxiety about goals and aspirations which are based on a need to prove yourself to the world that you're good enough. So if you focus on releasing all of that worry, fear, and doubt, a new you a redefined you, an authentic you is coming out by the Virgo new moon, which numerologically is 20 by 2, number 20, and this is the 20th card. So for you, ladies and gentlemen, Aries folks, what awaits you is a brand new call to authentically walk along the right path, a path that feels exciting because it's only for you. You're finally allowing yourself to be healthily selfish because you're trying to fulfill the emotional needs that you need for yourself. And there's been a lot of pressure, so much pressure in the career field, especially in the public world. You've been wanting to retreat, which is not typical for you. But in this case, you've overdone it. And if you decide to perpetuate the same cycle, the danger that you run into as the world gets ready to get on the next level. The danger is lots of emotional immaturity, being superficial with your emotions. You're running into the danger of being very, very fake, incredibly disingenuous, almost pretending to be someone else at this point, putting on a mask. There's a lot of quite a bit of water stuff, and along with the card of Scorpio and Judgment and the Knight of Cups reversed like that, there's a really strong yearning to get really acquainted with your understanding of authenticity, which is the number one word for Aries, is I am. I am who I am, and therefore I will conquer the world as me, myself, and I, in the figurative sense of conquering, not taking over others, right? But conquering your own life and inspiring others by your spirit of simply being. However, when you're on the path of being in activity with a lot of people, and some areas get to the point of really strong notoriety, there comes a lot of pressure to meet expectations or to one-up yourself in comparison to other people that you're competing with, either in an outward manner or internally. So perhaps I feel as though you might have gone after a lot of goals because you've been perhaps evaluating yourself in regards to how other people are doing. And so as a result, your ego has shot up to the point where you're losing yourself right now. Get back to the ground. Simplicity is key. Simplicity. And I think that these days you really have to absorb your immediate environment to enjoy simplicity, as to not aim high and connect with your the values you perhaps have never thought of about yourself. At the bottom of the deck, in your subconscious, we have the Seven of Swords. So you've been, I think you've been analyzing yourself. You've been making an effort to observing your own behavior and trying to pinpoint what you don't want to think about anymore. So you've been doing a fairly good job. But it seems, I think you're also forgetting a few things. You might need to dig a little bit deeper mentally in terms of really understanding yourself. Let's get one oracle card for insight. What is something to keep in mind? In your journey with self-discovery until September 6th. Angel of Divination. So something to keep in mind is to allow right now for symbols, for signs to wake you up. And this is not something that I can put into words right now, because I feel like you're being tested to connect with your spirit, especially with Neptune and Pisces and Jupiter and Pisces for a little bit. You're really needing to connect with who you are on a non-corporeal level by releasing all and any control, and to feel perhaps as though you need to merge with nature and the world as a whole, rather than seeing yourself as a separate being from everyone else. Perhaps what's really going to help you is if you stop being so much in contact with everyone else, so that you can be a little bit more observant of the omens, of the signs that you're getting right now. Whatever feels liberating, take notice. Don't try to look for an answer. Don't try to comprehend it. Don't try to rationalize it, but allow yourself to feel relaxed. In the fact that all the gifts are right on the ground for you. Right on the ground. There's not a whole lot of effort to be done in your part. The only effort that you have to exert is paradoxically to take your hands off of the goat's horns, I guess. Don't anger it. Allow it to waltz around the grass. and to enjoy the pastures. And by the full moon in Virgo, you are going to have a massive change in your professional area, because it will reflect who you really identify with as a person, as an individual spirit on earth. But you need to allow yourself for life to swing your values a little bit. And to receive the signs that you're getting, wherever they're coming from. And it might be through sounds, dreams, not in the material world, right? So that be the end of the reading. Thank you for watching, and good luck in summer. Have a great summer. Take it easy. We'll see you soon.